Hey everyone, I'm Amiena and welcome back to my channel, Amiena Inspired. So, I love it when people want to know more about what they can do to have a better journey of self-discovery. So, everyone that's on this path always has the same question, it seems, and that is, how can I be more confident? And I understand why you're asking this question, because when you're confident, firstly, that is very attractive, no matter what you look like. Confidence is really attractive. Number two, you can get the career that you want, you can get everything that you want, okay? The life you want, the person that, whatever it is. Confidence is key, okay, to being somebody that is very successful. And I don't want to just tell you this, and in a few weeks' time, you're probably going to see me on a surfboard, and that's like something that I'm doing to also build my confidence, or doing something that I'm afraid of. And while that is all good and well, I want to show you the strategies that I'm currently using so that I can get to the point where I'm on a surfboard. Just a quick disclaimer, I am not a strong swimmer, I detest the beach, and I really don't like to be wearing clothes that are tight, wet, and cold. So this is definitely stretching me, like pushing me out of my comfort zone, and I'm okay with that because I am fearless. And that is an affirmation that I'll be speaking about a bit later on. But I want you to know that these strategies that I give you, if you use it in your own life, it is going to change the way you perceive the world, and definitely the way the world perceives you. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to tell you about is what I do all the time. It's actually how I got this YouTube channel. Okay, so it's what I call speaking yourself into existence. And you do that positively. So wherever I go, whenever I have a mission, I tell people, oh yeah, I'm going to be surfing soon, I'm going to have my first surfing lesson. I've been telling so many people this, that last week I had a student come up to me and say, hey, when are you going to do that surfing video? And I'm like, oh yeah, sure, soon. So that is one way I make myself accountable. Even in my previous video I mentioned it, because I want to leave footnotes all the time as to where I need to be and what my goals are. So a lot of people don't want to do this because they don't want to be held accountable, and well, you just have to see what works for you. But for me personally, speaking myself into existence always works. But I have to tell you, there is a way that I do it. It's very different to doing it. So there's two ways of doing it, and the first one is wrong. Okay, so I don't do this. Hey everyone, I have to do this surfing thing, and I'm so nervous, and it sucks. I really hate the beach. I don't know why I did it. I don't do that. No, I do this. I tell people, hey guys, I'm so excited. I get to have my first surfing lesson. It's like really out of my comfort zone, but I'm willing to give it a try, so it's going to be awesome. You see? And it's not that I'm faking it. I'm just speaking myself into existence, and there's always going to be two ways of doing it, either negatively or positively, and I choose to do it positively, and lo and behold, other people that are also interested in doing it will, and this is what has happened, come and say, okay, can I also go with you? And so now it's more like a group thing, and it's more like a fun sort of, let's just all go and see what we can do at the beach. So a very, very different take on that negative way of speaking yourself into existence. The second thing I do is I use my imagination skillfully. Like, people are always imagining, like, I don't care who you are, all of us use our imagination. The problem is that when you worry, you are actually using it quite negatively. And so this is again another example of a visualization, in this case, that can be used negatively or positively. So I could be visualizing the surfboard knocking my head, and then I go unconscious and then I die. So I did have that vision for a short while, and then it was replaced with this one, which is, and this is what I do. So you must always imagine the last few seconds of the mission, whatever it is that you're doing, and imagine that it's successfully ended. And so what I imagine is myself walking away from the waves and feeling a sense of accomplishment, feeling proud, happy, turning around and seeing all of my team like smiling, and we're like high-fiving and talking about how we're gonna go chill and have some ice cream or whatever. I don't actually do ice cream, but you know what I'm saying. So it's that whole feeling of visualizing success and happiness and joy. So I visualize that all the time, and I use it to kick out the negative sort of drown myself one. The third thing is affirmations. So affirmations are super, and again, people use affirmations all the time, but they use it to their own detriment. Okay, so affirmations are personal, present, and some sort of attribute. So for example, I am confident is an affirmation. I am lovable. I am a good mother. I am so and so. What people will do is that they'll say things like, I am not confident. I am a loser. I am whatever, I'm scared. So whatever you say after the words I am, you are either setting yourself up for failure or setting yourself up for success. So it's very important that you figure out what you want and then work accordingly. So those are my 3 strategies. The first one is speak yourself into existence positively. Get excited about your goals. Number 2 is visualize the last few minutes or seconds of your mission and make it something so beautiful that when you think about it, it makes you excited. And the third one is use affirmations skillfully and use them to your advantage. Say things like, I am amazing, I've got this. My one is, I am fearless. I got that from a workshop attendee, and she really inspired me to think about how that particular affirmation is. So it's mind-blowing, and I'm using it all the time. So I am fearless, and I visualize myself walking away having accomplished that one beautiful surf thing. And I've spoken myself into existence so much that I've made myself accountable to everyone around me. So those are my 3 strategies. Please let me know your thoughts. I am on Instagram at Amiena Inspired. I'm there all the time, so please follow me. I'll follow back with the hashtag Amiena Inspired so I know who you are. And then also I'm on Facebook and Twitter and blah blah blah. Please, most of all, just do something beautiful for yourself. Be courageous. Get out of your comfort zone, and I will chat to you soon. Much love.